Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Shift more weight into the right foot and float the left leg up. Lift one foot off the mat and then the other. Hey Yogi, welcome to class and thank you for joining me. Today's class is going to be a pretty strong Vinyasa flow, and we are going to flow through all of the warrior poses. When you're ready, let's meet in a comfortable kneeling position. Bring your hands wherever is comfortable, lengthen out through your spine, relax the shoulders away from the ears, and close down the eyes. Let's take just a couple moments here to arrive and settle onto our mat. Breathe slowly in and out through the nose. And if you like, you can set an intention for your practice, which may be physical, spiritual, emotional, or mental in nature. Blink the eyes open, and let's start with a quick wrist warm-up. Interlace the hands and roll out the wrists. Change direction. Release, extend the right hand away from you with your fingertips pointing up, and pull back on your fingertips with your opposite hand. The wrists are extremely sensitive, and so it's extremely important to warm them up before we load them. Release, now point your fingertips towards the ground and pull on the top of your hand. Release, let's do the other side. Point your left fingertips up, pull them back with your right hand. Release, point the fingertips down, pull back on the top of the hand. Good job, now shake out the hands. And let's meet on our back with our heels close to our hips. Bring your arms beside you with your palms facing down. Take a deep inhale and lift your hips up for a bridge. Pull your heels close to your back to activate your hamstrings. On your next exhale, lower your hips, let them hover above the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift. That's 2 to 3 more on your own. After your third one, lower your back all the way down onto the mat, 1 vertebra at a time. And then meet me in Navasana, boat pose. In your boat, make sure that your lower back is straight and that your toes are at eye level. Let's hold here for 5 slow deep breaths in and out through the nose. Good job. On your next inhale, lower the legs and the back towards the mat, but let both the legs and the back hover for a low boat. Let's hold here for another 5 deep breaths. You didn't think we'd be working this early in class, did you? Good job. Rock forward and back, and then roll over your legs and meet me in tabletop position. Stack your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees. On your next inhale, lower the tummy, gaze forward for cow. Exhale, round the upper back and tuck the chin to the chest for cat. Do a couple more on your own at your own pace. Let's all meet back in a neutral table and then extend the legs back behind you for a high plank. In your high plank, evenly distribute your weight throughout your palms. Press the mat away from you to round into the upper back and externally rotate the upper arms so the biceps are facing the front of the mat. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Send the hips up and back for the first downward dog of class. In your downward dog, press the mat away from you. Externally rotate your upper arms as we did in release the elbows and slowly rise up into Tadasana, mountain pose. In Tadasana, evenly distribute your weight throughout your feet. Engage the quads to pull the knees up the legs. Lengthen out through the spine and reach up through the crown of your head. On your next inhale, reach your arms up and over your head. Palms touch, gaze at your hands. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, place your hands onto the mat, step the feet back for high plank. Take a deep inhale, shift forward. Exhale as you lower yourself all the way down onto your tummy. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift the chest for Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower the tummy back down, tuck the toes under. Take a deep inhale as you press yourself up into a high plank. Exhale, send the hips up and back for down dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, palms touch over the head. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, meet me in a high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Bend at the elbows, lower your tummy all the way down onto the mat. Untuck the toes and inhale as you rise up into Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower the tummy back down, tuck the toes under. Inhale as you press yourself back up to a high plank. Exhale, send the hips up and back for down dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, palms touch above the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, step the feet back for high plank. Inhale, shift forward, lower all the way down onto your tummy. Untuck the toes and inhale as you lift the chest for cobra. Exhale, lower, and inhale as you press yourself back up to a high plank. Exhale, send the hips up and back for down dog. From here, on your next inhale, lift the right leg straight up and back for a three-legged dog. Let's hold here for a few moments. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. On your next exhale, step the right foot deep between the hands, lower the back heel. Inhale, reach the arms up and over the head for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. In your Warrior 1, stack your right knee above your right heel. Press into the outer edge of the back foot. Reach up through the arms and gaze at the hands. Let's hold here for 3 more breaths. On your next inhale, reach your right arm forward and your left arm back for Warrior 2. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and gaze over the right middle finger. On your next inhale, lower your right hand in front of your right foot. Bring more weight into your right foot and then float the back leg up for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Reach out through the back heel here and lengthen out through the right leg. And if you want to challenge your balance a little bit, you can do so by lifting the torso so the right fingertips come off the mat. On your next inhale, swing your left leg around, set the left ankle on the right knee. and lower the hips for a standing figure 4. Bring the hands to the heart and press the hands together to keep the chest and the shoulders active, and also make sure to pull your left toes towards your left knee to protect the knee. On your next exhale, set the left foot next to the right, bend at the knees, inhale, reach the arms up and over the head for Utkatasana, chair pose. On your next exhale, release and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands down onto the mat and step the feet back for high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down onto your tummy. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest for Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower the tummy back down. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, press yourself up into a high plank. Exhale for down dog. Great job. Let's do the other side. Inhale, reach your left leg straight up and back for three-legged dog. Keep pressing evenly throughout both hands. On your next exhale, step the left foot between the hands, lower the right heel. Inhale, reach the arms up and over the head for Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, reach the left arm forward and the right arm back for Warrior 2. Lower the left hand in front of the left foot. Shift more weight into the left foot and then float the right for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. No worries if you fall out of it. Just come back into it and try again. And have fun. Have fun in these balancing poses. Again, if you'd like to challenge your balance a little bit, lift your torso to bring your fingertips off the mat. On your next inhale, swing your right leg around, set the ankle on the knee, bring the hands to the heart and lower the hips. Again, make sure to be pulling your right toes back towards your right knee. On your next exhale, step the right foot next to the left, bend at the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up and over the head. Forward Utkatasana. On your next inhale, release and rise back up into Tadasana. Great job. Let's keep going. On your next inhale, reach your arms up and over the head. Palms touch. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to shins. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step the feet back for high plank. On your next inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend at the elbows, chaturanga. In your chaturanga, make sure that you're evenly distributing your weight throughout your palms and that your elbows are tracking directly behind your shoulders. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float the feet behind the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, palms touch above the head. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, meet me in a high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float the feet behind the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, Tadasana. Last one. Inhale, palms touch above the head. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, meet me in a high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend at the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, send the hips up and back for down dog. From here, take a deep inhale as you reach your right foot straight up and back for a three-legged dog. On your next inhale, bend at the right knee and stack the right hip over the left. On your next inhale, lower the right foot outside the left leg and reach the right arm towards the front right corner of your mat for a wild thing. In your wild thing, press the mat away from you with your left hand and ensure that the left shoulder is stacked above the left wrist. Gaze at your right hand and breathe. Now bring your right hand behind your neck and hover your right foot over your left. Exhale, tap the knee to the elbow. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, tap the knee to the elbow. Inhale, extend the leg. Last one. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Good job. Draw the right leg to the armpit and then set the right foot next to the left hand and rise up into a warrior one. On your next inhale, extend the right leg, bend into the left, and bring the hands to the heart for Skandasana, side lunge. On your next inhale, rise back up into a warrior two. Straighten your right leg, bring the right hand onto the shin and reach the left arm straight up and over the head. Trikonasana, triangle. If this is a little bit too much in the right hamstring, you can either shorten the distance between your legs by stepping the left foot closer to the right or by bending in the right knee. Bend into the right knee, place the left hand towards the left corner of your mat, shift more weight into the right foot and float the left leg up for Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana, revolved half moon. Reach out through the back heel and gaze at the right hand. From here, bring both hands to the heart for Warrior 3. In your Warrior 3, lower your left hip so it's level with your right. Lengthen out through your spine and reach out through the back heel. Press the palms together to keep active in the chest and shoulders. On your next inhale, rise up into a tree. Set your left leg or your left foot anywhere on your right leg except on the knee. Bring the hands to the heart. Press the hips forward and pull the left knee back. On your next exhale, set the left foot next to the right. Bend at the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up and over the head. And now lift the heels. Just come onto the balls of the feet. Let's hold here for 3 slow deep breaths. In and out through the nose. On your next inhale, rise back up into Tadasana. Great job. We're almost finished. Let's do the other side. Inhale, palms touch above the head. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into a high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, send the hips up and back for down dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, palms touch above the head. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands onto the mat. Step the feet back for high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, palms touch above the head. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, meet me in a high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Bend at the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. On your next inhale, reach the left leg straight up and back. On your next inhale, bend the left knee, and stack the left hip over the right. Breathe in and out through the nose. Slowly lower the left foot outside the right leg. Lift the hips and reach the left arm towards the front left corner of your mat for Wild Thing. Again, press the mat away from you with your right hand and make sure that the right shoulder is stacked above the right wrist. Now you know what's coming next. Bring the left hand behind the neck and hover the left foot above the right. Exhale, tap the knee to the elbow. Inhale, extend the leg away from you. Exhale, tap the knee to the elbow. Inhale, extend, last one. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Now draw the left knee towards the left armpit and then slowly step the left foot next to the right hand. Lower the back heel. Inhale, rise up into a warrior one. Things might start to get challenging now. That's perfectly fine. Just try to focus on the breath and focus on slowing the breath down. On your next inhale, straighten the left leg, bend into the right for Skandasana. Inhale, warrior two. Now straighten the left leg, bring the left hand onto the shin and reach the right arm straight up and over the head. Bend into the left knee, set the right hand towards the front right corner of the mat and float the right leg up for revolved half moon. Bring both hands to the heart for warrior three. Inhale as you rise up into a tree. Exhale, step the right foot next to the left, bend at the knees and reach the arms up for Utkatasana. Lift the heels, come onto the balls of your feet. On your next exhale, lower the heels back down and meet me in Malasana Yogi Squat. In your Yogi Squat, bring the hands to the heart with the elbows inside the knees and lengthen out through the spine. Let's hang out here for just a few moments. From here, we are going to go into a crow pose, but if inversions aren't in your practice, feel free to stay in the squat. If you're going to join me, bring your hands down onto your mat, create a strong foundation with both hands, bring the knees to the upper arms, shift more weight into your palms, lift one foot off the mat and then the other. Let the big toes touch and let's hold for 5 slow deep breaths. If you want, you can come up into a handstand. If you're in a handstand, meet us back in a crow and then lower all the way down onto your butt. Place the soles of your feet down ahead of you, about hip width distance. Bring the hands behind you with the fingertips facing forward. Inhale as you lift the hips for reverse table. Shift forward and back if you'd like to. And then the next time you shift forward, lower the hips all the way down. Let's take a few moments to enjoy this shoulder stretch. release. And then extend both legs ahead of you. Set the right foot outside the left knee. Bend into the left knee. And then hug the right leg into the chest for a gentle spinal twist. On each inhale, lengthen out through the spine. And on each exhale, twist, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. If you'd like a bit more of a twist into the spine, then you can bring your right hand behind you and then set your left elbow outside the right knee and then twist. Good job. Release. Let's do the other side. Extend both legs straight out ahead of you. Set the left foot outside the right knee. Bend into the right knee. And then hug the left leg into the chest. Release, good job. And now bring both of the soles of the feet together for a butterfly pose. Grab your feet with your hands. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Do a few more on your own, or feel free to just remain in the fold. On your next inhale, release, extend your legs straight out ahead of you, and then slowly lower your back onto the mat. Rest your arms beside you with your palms facing up, and close down the eyes for Savasana. Allow yourself to completely relax here, because you worked hard. This wasn't an easy class. So, great job. Start to bring some movement back into the hands and the feet. Roll over onto one side. Keep your eyes closed and press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Let's take just a few more moments, as we did at the beginning of class, to pay attention to the inflow and outflow of our breath. Bring the palms together at the heart. Rub the palms together to create some heat. Place the palms over the eyes. Blink open the eyes and lower the hands. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please consider supporting the channel by hitting the like button and subscribing. If you'd like to watch more free yoga videos, you can do so by clicking the first link in my description, which will take you to my channel, and where you'll be able to find a whole bunch of other yoga videos that I've created for you. Thanks again for practicing with me. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.